Disney Photopass photographers, which are different from the Memory Maker, which I sometimes confuse myself, are those great photographers that are standing all around Walt Disney World ready to take a picture of you. Those Photopass photographers are the ones in the tan vests holding the big camera, but you probably already knew about the camera piece. They're stationed all around Walt Disney World in the theme parks, the water parks, and usually in the resorts as well. I remember a time when my family and I would go to Walt Disney World and we'd have to decide, maybe my mom would stand behind the camera or I would stand behind the camera and take a picture of everyone else, or sometimes every so often we'd hand it to another guest to take a picture of all of us, but not anymore. Now we just go up to a Photopass photographer and we don't have to worry about anyone being out of the picture, and we don't have to worry about quality either. Now that being said, cell phone camera quality has come a long way nowadays, so you can get a really good picture even with your cell phone, which I'm going to touch on again in a moment, but you still get an even better quality when you're using a professional DSLR camera to take your picture. Now having that good quality picture is not the only reason why I love Photopass, it's simply the fact that everyone can get in that picture no matter what, and so even if you want to hand them your cell phone or your camera, you can, and they'll take a picture of you. So for those of you who are very budget conscious, want to watch out for all of those dollars, you can just hand them your phone or camera and save maybe $170, $200 right there. Now while we're talking about it, let's talk about Memory Maker and if I feel it's worth the money. Memory Maker is Disney's service that allows you to find all of those Photopass pictures that were taken of you when you're in the parks and then download them to your computer or your phone or just about anywhere using the My Disney Experience app or on the website. Now at the time of filming, if you order your Memory Maker at least 3 days in advance of your trip, you only have to pay $169, but if you're a last minute planner and you're not so sure, and I know I'm guilty of this in the past, then you have to pay $199 in order to activate the service immediately. Now I usually plan way ahead when it comes to these things, but I know that there are others out there, including in my own family, who don't usually plan that far ahead and like to do things last minute, and that's okay, but if you decide to do that, it'll cost you an extra premium $30. Now when it comes to capturing the magic at Walt Disney World, I use one of 3 methods. Now if I'm moving really fast through Walt Disney World, sometimes I'll grab my cell phone, take a quick picture, and then keep on going. The quality is usually pretty good, but it's nowhere near the quality you can get with a DSLR camera. Now if I have a little bit more time, or if I'm looking to get one of those long exposure nighttime pictures, I'll use this DSLR camera, which I'm talking to you through right now. Now I love taking pictures with my camera, but you might be wondering, Michael, why don't you just use your camera exclusively to take these pictures? The big answer is I have limited battery and limited memory card space, and I like to use as much of it as possible for that vlog. Now on top of my phone and my camera, the third method I use to take pictures and grab those memories at Disney is through Photopass. Now with my annual pass, I have Memory Maker included, so all of those pictures which are taken at Disney by those Photopass photographers are mine to download, totally included, which is really nice, and it gives me some unique perspective on what I like most about having those Photopass pictures. Now the question you may be asking, and I definitely ask myself, Michael, if Photopass Memory Maker pictures were not included with your annual pass, would you still pay to be able to download all of them? Now don't be going and telling Disney this, but if it wasn't included in my annual pass, I would very likely still pay to get those Memory Maker photos, and the biggest reason is magic shots. Now there are 2 types of magic shots. You've got those animated magic shots, which are like little video clips, which are really cool, and you've got those still magic shots, and in my opinion, they bring my memories to life in a whole new way. Whether I'm dancing with ghosts at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or a special long exposure shot with Mickey, red, white, and blue flag right behind me, or Olaf just standing there with me in front of Cinderella Castle, there's something special about those amazing magic shots. While we're talking about Photopass pictures, I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all those Photopass photographers. I mean, look at some of these pictures. They are incredibly skilled at capturing moments that you really want to look back at and say, look at this. It was truly incredible. It was a magical experience. You can see the happiness on my face. To me, this is really part of the magic. Now, of course, you can hand over your cell phone or camera over to the Photopass photographer, but their cameras are linked to special lighting that flashes at the moment they're taking the picture, so their pictures, in my opinion, come out super well. So now you know how much I love Photopass photographers and those magic shots. I want to hear from you. Do you use the Photopass service, or do you just use your cell phone or camera and there's no problem there, it's just a different way to experience the magic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know if you're taking a second look at Photopass to see maybe if it's right for you after seeing some of those cool pictures that I showed you. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.